tree came by and it wasn't a good shot, and said, you know what, perhaps there are people standing all the way. I want to isolate that. I want to make it just for one person, and he got that shot. But you see how much space is there? It's part of the picture. We're going to talk about that in the next one. Groups. Very nice for groups. You go slightly above your head and you look at them from above. It's a very easy trick. That picture I took it by looking at the back of the frame. Took a couple, and they don't they don't block each other.
Like flat either, I think. Shoot through things.
Look through things. See through a tree and go down. So definitely this face is in the tension point that these two lines make when they meet. And it's a nice blurry area here, and you get really the sensation of pleasure that they are having there.
And those are things like you want to do, but you just forget to do. And you're like, oh, that would have been
yes,
so cool.
and you say, oh, you know what? In this picture, I would go with the two trees and the couple hanging there. That's it. I go there, I say, I'm gonna make a picture. And that's it. There's a lot more to it. Just go around, go near, look through. And you say, well, you know what? I'm going to go see through. And the camera went through here. You got this guy, girl, and invest a little bit of time by changing the point of view. Symmetry. Symmetry is very appealing to the eye. I got a student here that said, I don't like symmetry. I don't like pictures with symmetry. And I said, well, if you don't like them, there is something in symmetry that is powerful also, because you are very engaged saying that it's not nice. So sometimes symmetry is just the way to go, and
Very much in the dog, like symmetry, you focus on like you want to center those eyes, but what about the paw? Like if you chop it on one side like that.
yeah,
Normally comes that you shouldn't chop off limbs at all.
well, you can chop it. The distance from this line to this line is the same distance from this line to this line. That's why symmetry. Now the paw is a little bit longer, it's chopped, but it's concentrated on this.
You can look at something and think of different ways.
Yes, you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to go with the extreme point of view. I'm going to go down, I'm going to go take the picture from down, I'm going to have that ceiling in the back.
And not everyone's gonna look, some will, like this will look cool with that, but like maybe from a different structure, this angle wouldn't look cool. So
It's
just taking multiple pictures.
It's endless. It's endless.
It depends on the
PowerPoint, what do I have in background, underneath.
Because
Yes.
the lines are straight.
But the lines are straight, yes, you're right. That the shift. Number 5, lines. You use lines, there are lines on the floor, on the walls, like
Do they do long exposure on it to get people out of the picture?
I think so,
Probably.
because it's
There's no
impossible, there's no way to get the Eiffel Tower.
But also it's going, I'd probably make go early in the morning too. But
Yeah,
I'm sure
but
it's like
yeah,
a-
you see now you have rule of thirds, so the horizon is set here, and very symmetrical, and it uses the lines, so it's very symmetrical, the same amount of building.
But I think also like it's not you always see a picture of the Eiffel Tower and it's someone like doing the same thing, like putting it in their hand, and you always see those same types of pictures. So like doing something different than what people normally don't do.
Well, and it's more fun when you go there. You start thinking, how much of the building I'm gonna make? Perhaps I'm going nearer, I don't get the building, but it falls apart. So I'm gonna put a little bit of building. Oh, I need to put the same amount on the other side. Okay, where I'm gonna set the horizon? A little bit lower, then I cut the square. No, let me go higher. And start making fun. These low-paced pictures, not talking about journalism, that is very dynamic, you have to react and compose.
Right.
But these slow-paced pictures, you can stay there half an hour, taking a couple of pictures, and then you wait and you see the sky and you start arranging the subject, you know. It could be curves, it could be lines, but it guides you there. Lines are very powerful, they're all over the place, and the eye really likes to play with those, and the eye likes to be led. Look here first, then go here, go to there, and lines help do that. And again, we also see rule of thirds, so there's 1/3 of earth, 2/3 of sky, and the tree is definitely more near this line to the other.
Pretty close.
Literally lines. So the eye loves this type of pictures where you walk.
They call them like aesthetically pleasing or whatever.
Yes, and you walk with those pedestrians. You somehow you share that experience because you do the same. So to see how that road leads you to the animal and then the animal to the landscape, and definitely this object is in 1/3 and the other third. No?
That looks dangerous.
So this is motion blur, thirds and lines, point of view, because it's a very strange point of view for a picture. There's a lot going on there. Depth of field. So shallow depth of field helps you make your subject stand out. That's the basic thing you look for. But now you see here again how the eye sits in the meeting point. And these are all random pictures from the web. There are different photographers, they're different. I just recognize it. Oh, this is a good example for depth of field, shallow depth of field.
I feel like for wildlife though, the background's too blurred out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like normally wildlife, you don't.
Yeah.
When you're portrait, but not for wildlife.
Yes, but
Because it makes
this,
the bird look weird.
this looks like a city, not wildlife. Looks like buildings just on a rooftop or something.
Yeah. So maybe they blurred it out for a reason.
Yes. So that quality of depth of field is something that the human eye doesn't experience. It's part of the language of photography. So you have to understand that for the eye it's very appealing when that happens, and when you overdo it or don't overdo it. So it's one of the most unique language tool of photography. You don't do it in painting, you don't do it in music, you don't do it in sculpture. Autofocus is a photographic thing.
Yeah. Your eyes don't work like that.
Your eyes don't work like that. And you wouldn't paint with blurry backgrounds. So it's
Imagine being the other brother, like, he's always in focus, I never get focused.
If you have blurry eyes and really bad looks in dark.
So
Yeah,
here,
you're not the favorite kid. Say all the picture.
here you see how the layers plays a role. So let's decompose. These eyes more or less mean this situation where that's there. I get one layer that sends me that's plain, it's kind of hide and seek. But what is really important is this autofocus kid. If he wasn't there, it wouldn't be a portrait. Not a plain situation. You understand what I mean? Just because he's running around, I make a story in my head that they're playing hide and seek or they're doing something and there are other kids because of this background, blurry background. And I don't see who that is, I concentrate on him, but I feel that they are having fun.
And I think with portraits, it's like I'm trying to learn it now. Is it's hard to not be afraid to get close, or like not because you have with pictures, like with your phone, you're always used to people like just getting your whole body, but like actually getting close actually looks nice sometimes.
Because if you have the whole body, you have too much information. You don't concentrate on the eyes. So shallow depth of field, you could have things out of focus in front of your subject, also to concentrate, to go to your subject even better. That is made with a telephoto lens, and it's called compression, compress. Telephoto lenses, we saw it when we saw the slide, compress the perspective. So you can use that to your advantage. Also, a photographic thing, the eye doesn't experience that. So compression is a very good tool for composition. I didn't give it a new subject. I will put that as a subject under depth of field.
What do you mean by compression again?
Compression is when you see this perspective is compressed. There is room between these guys,
But it looks smaller.
but it looks like they are all flat together. Telephoto lenses compress perspective.
Oh, got it.
Wide-angle lenses expand perspective. So it looks bigger than it is. That's an issue with optics that belongs to the lens. So you have to choose. So this focus, out of focus, depth of field.
That's a good example that like that picture might look cool black and white because of the weird green background.
Yeah. It's a little bit off, yes. So you see how the whole story is told here, just like out of focus, very near. Again with the fish. Or if you want to have everything in focus. So this is the donation for a school. So I want to have the box coming in, but I need to have the school really not perfectly in focus, but then you recognize that it's a school, that it's going to the school to tell my story.
Doesn't look like
Everything is in focus.
it's a weird school. I said it's a weird looking school.
That is from religious school
It's like
in the
multiple-
slums.
That's like multiple floors.
Yeah. You see, it's definitely a telephoto lens because it's compressed. There's rule of thirds here. You have 1/3 of this water, 2/3 is the rest. You got layers, you got rule of third. This guy is very near this tension point, but everything is in focus. Equally in focus. So that must be a very close aperture. So you see you have lack of depth of field or a lot of depth of field. Both work. It's for you to choose. But if you don't go through this whole pain that you've been through, you don't understand that wide aperture will give you shallow depth of field, and a little aperture will give you a lot of depth of field. The thing is that if you close the aperture, you lose light. How you can regain it? You have to go down with the shutter speed or up with the ISO. And that has consequences, has a trade-off. So where the focus is going to be, you choose. Could be in the first column, second, it's in the third, or how many of those objects are going to be in focus, you can make the same picture. Depth of field, so all layers are focused, the shutter speed is a little bit slower, so the person's going to be blurry. It's on purpose. I think the photographer wanted that anonymous pedestrian there. And you have a very nice framing here with the trees. And then everything's very nice in front. The empty space. So what is not your picture is also your picture. So this is a drawing of a water flower vase. Definitely. But then the black part looks like a profile of a person having a face, looking at each other. It happens all the time. That's the example of your sculpture. That what's in the back is also the picture. So you have to think what's going to be in the back, because the back will help you. So that black forms here, that black object has to be nice, has to be in harmony. If it's too much space, it swallows the subject, or you don't concentrate, or if you have a distracting object in the back. So when you see a sculpture like this, and you want to place it in your frame, you have endless options on how it's going to sit in your frame. It's your decision. So here, this photographer went from 1/3, the distance from the border to the tip is so this distance, and how much of the white is going to be. Also the picture with the bicycle, how much of the blue of the sky is going to be there. The same formula again and again. So bicycle is in 1/3. The amount of sky is very important. Again, it gives you a sense of freedom, and I think also the photographer went slightly down with the point of view. You see, he went a little bit down with the point of view, and there's 2/3 that way, 1/3 here, 2/3 out. It's always there, always looking for that composition. You see this portrait, this nice blue background there. It helps tell the story about the state of mind, of heart of that girl, like a blue situation, like a sad, perhaps it's raining outside, or perhaps she's waiting for someone to come, like her dad or mom. So that amount of blue helps to tell that story there. Okay? This is a little bit aggressive, but I wanted to keep it in there because to show you they can do that. It's a guy with an earring and makeup, so it's aggressive with laws, or the photographer went through that language. So what's not your subject is part of your subject. It's a whole, it's a canvas. So you see that white surrounding is very nice. How much of the white is here on these lines, horizon. So very good composition. That's a master of composition. Henry Cartier-Bresson. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. I have to remove some slides I got down here. Now I want to talk about framing the shot. And this naming comes from film. And it's used to tell stories. So when you want to tell a story with many pictures, or 7 pictures, 9 pictures, you want to attend that the language of pictures have to change the grammatical structure of your picture. You have close-ups, you have wide shots, you have mid shots, you have several types of shots that will help you tell a story. It's not composition, but it is composition. So you have 10 types of shots. Okay? Big long shot, full shot, American shot, medium shot, and so on. But it all begins with the human figure. When you have a human figure in your picture from head to toes, you call it a full shot. And you start from there. If you go nearer, you cut the human figure. If you go further away, it looks tiny in your frame. So big long shot is definitely when you see a reference of the human figure very far away in your frame. Long shot, the human figure is very easily recognizable. You can see that it's a human figure. Full shot, that's the starting point. Full shot is when you see a person from head to toe, and then you start from there, cutting the human figure. American shot, that's a shot they used a lot in Western. So the guy will show the gun. Medium shot is not a portrait. It could be from the hip up. Close-up shot. When you go really near to your subject. And then you can go even nearer, big close-up shot. It's the eyes. Extreme close-up, detail. And it's very interesting because in film language, you cannot say a close-up of the phone. Close-up will only be used for human figure. If you're going to make a close-up of the phone, you write phone detail. So it's funny because we say, let's do a close-up of the camera here, of the coffee. No, it's detail. It's with the human beings there, it's called close-up. It's funny, no? I didn't know that, and a student told me. In script, you have to say two shot over the shoulder. That wording would be used in script writing, so two shot of the so it's important to understand that with this structure you are going to tell a better story. You will have better grammatic with your image. Let's say you have only deep and that's it. Doesn't go further. Do we have room in the car? It's working?
It's running out.
I'm just almost finished. No worry. So words and pictures. And these are some examples of pictures that I found very interesting. This is a picture made with film. It looks like Photoshop. There's so much going on there. This is an anniversary of the paper, of the newspaper where I work, and they brought this bungee people.
Some anniversary.
Huh?
I said that's some anniversary.
Yeah, it's big party, and they brought these bungee people that were jumping up and down in the room, and they were throwing newspapers, and then the photographer went up and then placed that figure here in that third, And there's a nice point of view, and you got the layers, very nice, and you have this formula where you have the first layer, and then the story will go from there.
That's cool that they're like throwing newspapers. Like that's different.
It's cool, and it looks like Photoshop, or it's,
Yeah, it looks like they
and that's a negative picture, it's made like that.
That's cool.
So, and there is flash also, filling flash here, you can see it. And you can see a little bit of the shadow that the flash casts. This is a picture from agency. I pulled it up from news agency. So you see they use the same formula. You put big shoulder here to the left. This information is very important. It's like a security guy. Then I have layers. I got the fence here. Nobody is inside the fence. Everybody's outside. So there is a perimeter there. People are waiting, and I got the Vatican, and I got the blue. So again, you see nothing is happening there. Everything is built from the photographer's perspective to tell a story. Okay? And you see the same formula but backwards. Layers, point of view, slide over the head, point of view, and you got the layers, you got these three guys. It's like a theater of dancers, and then you have the rehearsal there. And it's very important, this backdrop here, the scenography to show.
And they're actually not standing, most people group pictures, they stand right next to each other. They're standing angle.
And that's the decision from the photographer.
But it's kind of cool, like when you're taking someone's group picture, you can
Yeah.
tell you don't have to stand all together.
But you have to be sure you gotta get all of them in focus. Get the right aperture.
Not on a 1.2 aperture.
Yeah. Here, this is the same guy that did the padlock. He had to go to the spring training. They're starting there. When he got there, all these chubby guys, all lazy, starting the spring training. And he just went down with the point of view, looked through this ball and bat, and the other guys putting the shoes on. And again, there's nothing happening here. And the story came through. So they are preparing for this season.
But you could have easily just accidentally taken a picture of just the guy on the ground. So I think that's what makes it cool.
And yes, and
Like being more creative in the shots.
yeah, you went a little bit further with this first layer, the hand and the back. This is also agency from Associated Press. You see the same formula. A little bit to the left. These guys, they got the red frame in this guy. There's something happening there. And then I got the underground entrance there. So layers, just telling the story, you can see that this white dot is in the intersection of these two lines there. So after a while, you start seeing it everywhere. After a while, you see everybody does the same and applies the same. This is Carnival,
The little kid's scary.
and then you got the kid, and you have the car, and it's very important this backdrop here to show where that is. Okay. You can. Now what I'm going to